January 4th, 2024. How's it going, guys? Well, I got another video for you. And what are we going to talk about? Well, we're going to compare Kansas City, St. Louis, and St. Charles. And what we're going to talk about now is water. Now, when we got to St. Louis, the first thing we noticed was the water when we were eating and drinking there. And there was just, I mean, this was like going from 10% up to 100% different. And my son, he said something before I even said something about it. And we went to a couple of the casinos. We went to Ameristar. We also went to that Hollywood casino. And they have actually, at the Hollywood casino, they got Coca-Cola. A lot of the products are Pepsi at the other casinos. And you could not, I mean, the taste was just, there was unimaginable difference in this. So I just got through looking here just a few minutes ago because I wanted to see why would St. Louis, why would the water be that much different than Kansas City? Now, we supposedly got 4 pumping stations. We get 80% of our water from the river. I guess 20% from groundwater is what I understand. They have 2 pumping stations is what it's showing. And I don't know, there's a big difference. But then it goes in talking about the requirements of the EPA and what the standards are. And some of this stuff needs to be looked at more, what you're drinking, because there's a lot of different kind of toxins from arsenic and other different things in the water. Now, when we were there, we were talking about, like when you get out of those fountain drinks, out like at the casinos, different places and stuff, and even like at a Burger King, McDonald's, and the rest, they're supposed to pull those tips off and clean them. And lots of places don't. And they can get bacteria and stuff that will build up on those tips. Not good. Shoot, Ameristar up here for the last couple of weeks, they've got one, we usually go up to the top, and I play some of the slots at the top up there. They got a machine that's been down there for 2 weeks now, almost on and off. But cleaning them and cleaning those tips are really important. I was over here one time at this like a Burger King before they changed that one machine out, like where they have the cartridges now. And actually the tip fell off into my cup. Oh yeah, guys. Not good. Not good. But those tips need to be cleaned every so often. But anyway, I'm going to read something. But anyway, it was talking about St. Louis. And it says St. Louis, okay, in St. Louis, for example, tests show drinking water contained 0.435 micrograms of arsenic per liter of water. The legal limit is 10 micrograms. But the EWG cities in the California Office of Environmental Health Hazard Assessment was set their public health goal was just at 0.004 micrograms per liter for arsenic. So that's saying something right there. I mean, it doesn't look like 0.435, but who wants to be drinking any arsenic? I mean, you got to understand, I can understand California's reasoning on that. I mean, you want to get, all of it out as much as you can. But I could not, I mean, there, when you go down to Branson here, Lake of the Ozarks, the water's always kind of nasty taste down there. I mean, when you go down there, the water, where they treat it and stuff. But getting out of Kansas City for just 3 days, getting to St. Louis, there was a just major deal there. And I mean, you could, going 250 miles, you could just tell that much difference. But then it makes you wonder all the other chemicals and stuff, what's being, going through the water here. And we have so many of our lines here that have not been replaced. They just patch and patch and patch and patch and patch. And nothing ever, And who knows what's in those lines. I'm sure there's probably lead in a lot of those main lines, still those old lines that have been around forever. Who knows? They used to, I don't know if they ever put that around, I don't know, on the main lines, probably not, but they used to have the stuff that was called like jute. And they actually put it around like where your pipes were, like your galvanized pipes and stuff, around like actually where the toilet goes down. It's kind of like a rope, kind of like stuff. But just made me kind of think about that real quick. But not good, guys. But there, if anybody gets out of Kansas City, or if they end up in St. Louis driving through, water was excellent. And like I said, my son, he turned to me and said, "Man," he said, "this is really good. This is good pop, Dan. I mean, this it tastes fresh." Well, maybe they cleaned the tips, but the water was just like you were getting out of the bottled water. It was probably better than that, actually. But another video I wanted to do here, and just 250 miles difference out of this area, and looking at stuff. And it's stuff that Kansas City probably needs to be looking at too, because improving. I mean, all this other money. I mean, everybody here, it's all about just sports and stuff. But boy, they need to be looking at some of the internal infrastructure for people's health and other different things here and stuff. And not just looking at it. We need to get going on some of this stuff if if they want to make Kansas City, bring it up to a higher standard, put it that way. If they don't, they'll just spiral down further. But I definitely wanted to get that out there, guys. I mean, I've been all across the United States. I have a few eastern, western states I haven't been in, but I've been in almost every state in the United States here, on the East Coast and the West Coast. And there's all different kinds of taste in different water. But it shocked me, because I just figured, it'd be like Kansas City or something like that. I did not figure that it would taste that good, actually. But anyway, just another video, and just wanted to talk about water. And this is something that everybody should be concerned with in every state, and be looking at, what is in their water. Should you be filtering? And we do filter our water here in our house here. And I also filter any of the water that I when I'm cooking or anything too. But just another eyes open, guys, and have a good one out there.